Folks, I ain't gonna make it. I ain't gonna make it fancy or nothing. I'm coming straight at you. I'm just gonna make a video and tell you that you need to start using your voice as a citizen. You need to start a YouTube channel. If you're listening to me, fuck that shit. Make a channel. It is time for us to stand up collectively as America and get this person out of the presidency. I think that every day that goes by that this man is in there is another day that damages our republic. This is red alert shit. This man is clearly an American Hitler. That's what it's red alert. God bless you. Jesus is coming. All right, you got to walk with Rev. I'm going to use this camera instead of the cinematic setting. I'm going to use the 60 frames a second normal camera instead. We'll see how this is. There's a chick riding a bike. That's crazy. I see Paul. There's Paul again. We're always walking, man. How you doing, Paul? You feel good? Good. So, what do I got for you today? All right. We're going Diddy. Well, no, not Diddy. We're not going Diddy. We're going, Paul's walking with me, man. That's the Apostle Paul. All right, where are we going today? I'm going to tell you. We're going to Donald John Trump, a.k.a. the most disgusting fucking pile of shit that's ever been in the White House. And that's barring none. Okay? There is no one more, I'd say, violating of everything that America is good and just than the mockery that is Donald John Trump. There's no words for the repulsiveness of the man. So what is it today we got to talk about? They detained a Hispanic senator. His name is Senator Alex Padilla. Senator Alex Padilla. They detained this man at a Kristi Noem presser. This man just had a question. I can't. This man literally just wanted to ask the representative of Homeland Security, I guess, that's Kristi Noem. He wanted to ask her a very simple question. And I think it might have been a little deeper than anybody caught. Because if you listen to what Alex Padilla said as they were taking him out, he said, this is basically a quote. He said, "I need you to know that you are having 5 something criminals, 5 not hardened criminals, but criminals. You're rotating 5 criminals in and out of your," and he had a point to make, but that was to the point where they had pushed him out so far, he was no longer able to get his thoughts out, because they were basically saying, like, get on the ground now. So they tell him, get on the ground. And then at the same time, they're telling him, put your hands behind your back at the same time. Well, how the hell are you going to be having a guy put his hands behind his back while he's being put down on the ground. That doesn't work. So this man was literally like assaulted by Christie Nome Homeland Security security. What is this a sign of? Okay, well, if you haven't read history, you're not going to recognize this. See, I am a student of history, real history, not bullshit history, real history. And if you look at Stalin, the stuff that Trump's doing is very much like Stalin. Very much. How you doing? Nice day out. Hey, hello. I'm not your daddy, but that's okay. God bless the children. So, if you look into the way Joseph Stalin treated his political enemies, you're going to get an idea of how Donald Trump likes to operate. He's told us what he's into already. He likes President Xi, who, by all accounts in the global economic geopolitical scheme, appears to be quite a strong man leader that most American presidents would probably want to keep on a certain leash, because that's what we do as America with leaders that are a little bit too pro their own country. Okay? For example, Muammar Gaddafi. Okay? Very horrible, disgusting history that we have with Mr. Muammar Gaddafi. He was basically, you could say, a dictator, in his dealings in you could say the 80s, you could call him, kind of a dictator of sorts, but not to the point of a Saddam Hussein, or to the point of, he was he was not on the level of Saddam Hussein, which is why we didn't take him out, okay? Gaddafi did care about his people. Here's the thing, okay? Like, he was basing their currency value off of their oil assets. He kicked out the snake piece of shit Federal Reserve System out of Libya. And now you understand why Muammar Gaddafi, you have the famous video of Hillary Rodham Clinton saying, "We came, we saw, he died." You remember that little thing? And she laughs like a demonic slit? Because that's what she is. She laughs like a demonic fucking gash. She laughs at the fact that they murdered Gaddafi, and she goes, what difference does it make when it comes to our asset known as Ambassador Stevens was assaulted, raped, I believe, with a pole, and summarily murdered. Hillary Clinton thought that was funny. Hillary Clinton believes that when an American ambassador gets attacked and murdered and raped, I can say these words because I'm a member of the media. Members of the media are cleared to say certain words because, look, it's in the news. Hillary Clinton thinks it's funny and part of the great American system to have an ambassador assaulted by, you would say, terrorist groups. I mean, yeah, you would say terrorist groups. I don't know if it was Al Qaeda. I don't know if it was, I don't know who the hell it was. But I can tell you for a fact, without a doubt, God bless the police. It's like, they're having it tough right now, the police, for sure. God bless America, you know. Got a traffic stop. I'm not going to shoot that. That's rude. But this is what you're dealing with Donald John Trump. He wants to be a Stalin. He's aspiring with, there's zero doubt that the man is aspiring to be Hitler-esque, Stalin-esque. He wants his political enemies to fear him. I gotta make my kilt tighter. Give me a second. I don't want to hit stop, but I gotta. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I don't want anybody thinking weird shit. Or he's gonna take out his cock. No, I'm not. I'm just redoing my kilt because it's falling off of me. All right, so I hope I have enough money for energy drinks too. Oh shit. No, Ask Siri bullshit. All right. So, the problem with all of this is the fact that this is the American president. We're the front, right? When you have the global powers, that the way it's been structured for the past, I don't know, hell, let's say century, the last 100 years, the main power, you would say, is the United States, okay? If we put a seal on it, then damn it, you're probably going to see something happen, because this is America. All right, well, we now have a guy that's clearly not of what our system is meant to be, okay? And you can debate that all day about what kind of government you want to see in your country. But here's the thing. I think we need to all agree as Americans that someone that displays the ideologies and the mindsets of players in history. Michael's approaching. Oh, the food, of course. That's fine. Shanny's been a lot more mobile lately, so that's good. Okay. You have to understand the situation that you're in when you're in it. Do you believe that the Germans in 1941 Germany, do you believe that the German citizenry understood that Adolf Alois Hitler, the leader of the Nazi Party of Germany, National Socialist Movement, do you remember that? Do you remember that Hitler was a socialist? We got all these isms. And we go, oh, we got to fear that ism. We have to fear all these other isms. Could you remember that Adolf Alois Hitler's party was the Socialist Party, National Socialist Party? And then in his full incarnation as to the disgusting shit that he was going to be, he manifests as a fascist at the end. And that now, because America, in its infinite fucking wisdom, said, let's take another crack at Trump instead of the first black woman president. That's fucking awesome. That's what I voted for. I voted for Kamala. Not that I really like her, but just for the sake of the matriarchy. I endorse that. I think a woman president would be awesome. Guys with Corvettes that get like model chicks, you know what I mean? A Corvette, and you're going by and it's like a model in the passenger seat. But that might have been a female, I don't even know. Female driving! A female driving a Corvette, that's Shanny stuff. Shanny driving a Corvette. But anyway, I'm going to be getting, I'm going to be in here in a second, so I'm not going to be talking to you, but, you know, you get the rev. Well, you could zoom. Like, this is nuts. 5 times zoom. Well, that's pretty good zoom. Shoot at the sun. Okay. That's 1 times. Wow. Nice bite. Okay, I'm going to be back on track with what I'm talking to you about, but you're getting the idea. He admires Putin. He admires Xi Jinping. His ex-wife, who's passed on now, said that he liked reading Adolf Hitler's speeches. What else do you need to know? Okay, just 1 sec. Oh, my brother and sister. How are you? Oh, it's a nice day. Do some great. Okay. I'll take these, and then could I get a pack of basic 100s? Yeah, thank you. That's perfect. All right. We'll do the card. Okay, here we go. All right. Smells nice in here. Thank you. Can I get a bag too? I appreciate that. Thank you. You too. Okay. Ugh. All right. God bless you guys. See ya. All right. Are you gonna go my way? I got to know. I gotta see if I have enough money for fucking energy drinks. I think I do. It should tell you your balance. 1388. I don't know if I have enough money for that. Fuck it, I'll do it anyway. I'll probably be stopping this video because I'm not just going home now. I'm going to get some energy drinks. That's Zoom is on. Jesus, there. Okay. My silhouette is starting to look like fucking Axel from Streets of Rage, the new Streets of Rage Axel. Like I'm starting to look like his character model, kind of. I believe it's Representative Al Green has recently been on the floor pushing for the impeachment of the orange snickerdoodle man. I definitely believe it's time to impeach. There is enough. There's plenty he's done. There's plenty, I mean, just based on this stuff where if you're brown, you're getting deported. Are you kidding me? This is America? No way. We were telling everybody, if you're poor, you come here, you work, and you can have a life. And the government's not going to chew your fucking ear off and shit. That's what America's supposed to be about. Now we have an America where you have the trumpcard.gov. Look it up. Look it up. Trumpcard.gov. This slimeball piece of shit, and I have every authority to say that, this slimeball, cocksucker piece of shit, Trump, is selling, it's like selling special rights and citizenship to people under the auspices of a Trump card, which you will pay $5 million for. I'm not making this up. I want you to look it up now. No, he can't be, that can't be. That's fucking trolling. That's fake. Look it up. You got $5 million? Sure, you're going to get the access. Okay? Oh, sir, that's a Trump card holder. Do you get that that's a Trump card holder? That's a $5 million card he's got in his fucking wallet. That means he is a king in America. You're white. See? And maybe if you're Latino and you pay the $5 million for the Trump card, you're going to be doubly good. What if you're white and you pay the $5 million for the Trump card? Huh? Are you like triply blessed? These are the questions that I have as an American. My $1 million Trump card. Yeah. My $5 million Trump card. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want my Trump card. No, I don't. Hi. Why the fuck would you want a Trump card? A xenophobic sack of fucking trash. You know what I mean? You want to be represented by that fucking cocksucker? There's literally zero chance of that. You get it? This guy, there's no, he is literally a salesman. It's like he wants to sell the essence of America in a card, and he put his name on it. Where does that money go, by the way? I have to do an investigation on this. Could someone tell me where the money for the Trump card, when you pay $5 million, does that go directly into Trump's fucking bank account? Like his PayPal? What's Trump's PayPal? I'm going to request $1 billion from him. Hey, Don, you owe me. Like, my ministry got fucked. You destroyed the truth movement, Alex Jones InfoWars. You owe us money, Trump. You destroyed the movement. You made a bunch of morons that want to just lick your asshole and get gold from you. What a repulsive individual. There's no words. Okay? It is impossible to... There's no way anyone can express the level of un-Americanism. Like, this guy is anti-America. His ideology is that of a fascist, and he wants to... He would have a corporation telling you, dictating your life, a board of directors of your life. And we're going to go, oh, well, that race, that skin color isn't desirable to breed in this country. That skin color isn't desirable to own a business in this country. So we're just going to start deporting blacks and browns and basically ban them from business. And we're going to have farmers have a crisis in labor because they can't, they're not paying your next door neighbor to pick their crops, folks. Do you get what I'm saying? Unless you're living on a family farm like Amish or such, the Amish, there ain't nobody picking shit in the field for money unless you're day labor. And it's funny because they're the ones, they know where to go for that. Like, when I was really hard up, I would have gone like to a group of those dudes and been like, pick me for day labor. I would have done that, definitely. But like, I'm in a little white old town. It's mostly white, you know, and it's old money, it's old blood. So that's just really not a thing here. In this particular area, anyway. It's very, very small town America. And not, it doesn't feel suburban at all, even though we're kind of considered like a suburb of Scranton. But it's not really. Like, we're far away from Scranton. You know, Scranton is considered different life than the Valley. It's old white people and school kids, that type of demographic. Trumpers, yeah, there's plenty of them here. But now that you have the full picture, you can start to admit when you're wrong. Because that's where I was at. When the George Floyd thing happened, I thought Trump's response was so pathetic. Oh, it looked really bad. And then he just moves on. No, You say that the American fucking paramilitary occupying force of America, Death Incorporated, okay, you have to say with a full throat that you're not going to be a part of that system, because it's anathema to the republic. You need to absolutely salute that, because that's Gino Murley. This is a memorial for the vets that paid with their lives. Salute it. I do every time, pretty much. Okay. You need to understand that Donald Trump is not the representation of patriotism and the country, because that's what he wants you to feel. That when you see his face, and there's that iconic picture of him with the blood on his face from the shooting in PA, and he's holding his fist up, and he's like, you got to fight like hell for your country. That's the image that he wants to portray to America. That he's the ultimate badass. There's never been a president more alpha. This is the shit that the MAGA people want you to believe. That he's the most alpha individual that you have ever seen in your life exist in America. He's literally like a god walking amongst men. And there couldn't be anything more inaccurate said. Does anybody remember the character of George Washington? Do I have to become a fucking American history teacher like in school to you? They offered George Washington kinghood, to be the king of America, and George Washington rejected it. He said, I am your executive. I am your chief executive. The president. I am not your king, because we fought a fucking war over the fact that we don't accept kings. I will be your leader, yes, but I am not your king, because we acknowledge that God is our king. And if you acknowledge that God is your king, then it's Christ is the only fucking king. There's only one king. Okay? We reject kinghood as bullshit. It's all over the place, man. This fucking area it's great. I love my area. It's very peaceful and everything is nice, you know. So now you have information. You have a full picture of what this looks like. What fascist Nazi shit looks like in America. Now you have a snapshot of it. And Alex Padilla, I say, is one of the first salvos that have gone off, that you are now in an authoritarian nightmare. You now have a president that does not care about rule of law or some piece of paper called the Constitution, which he'll glaze all the time. Oh, I'm a constitutionalist. You are full. There's no way. I'm a constitutionalist. If your constitution is you know, like a document written by fucking Stalin would love the way Trump is. Stalin would be one of Trump's biggest fans. And Hitler would love Trump. This is where you're at. And the question, what are you going to do? I'll tell you what you do. You talk about this. You can't bury your head in the fucking sand anymore. You can't do that. You have no excuse to not make videos. You have no excuse to not start a YouTube channel. It's free. And just start talking. Because you're a citizen and you have rights. I'm going to drop my cigarettes off, and I have to see if I have enough money. I think that's it. Reverend out. God bless you. I'm going to upload this. I know you guys like these videos, so all right.